Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday, day off, yay! And what have I got myself into this morning? Absolute chaos. Never fails, never fails. We are on the search because I had gotten Terry back a couple years ago a beautiful Bassett blanket. You probably remember it in quite a few of the videos with the old couch I had. And I have gone through literally the big closet, which is emptied out. I do have Dad's 43-inch TV, which actually I'm going to talk to the guy that bought. I went to school with him, actually, Tony. I'm going to talk with him and see if he wants another TV. Make a good deal on it for him. But, because honestly, it's just going to be in the closet, and I would really like my weighted blanket back. In fact, I should have, if I find any other blankets that aren't Christmassy, I might wrap it in something else temporarily so I can put that on my legs because I need it. But yeah, went back through my little closet over here and all through the totes. Basically, it's now just bedding and yeah, some odds and ends stuff. Of course, my one massive tote of wires and accessories, and the case Mike gave me. And winter coats. We got some Christmas stuff and a coffee maker. That one's going to go bye-byes because this one here is identical to what we have downstairs. This is the one we got for $5. It's actually dirtier now than it was when we bought it because it's been sitting in the closet. So I want to kind of put it somewhere else after I clean all the cat hair and everything out of it in case we need to pull it down and start using it. We can. But that is like a $200 coffee maker. That one was too. In fact, I think I got that one off Drew and Megan, the one that's up in the closet. Donation pile, donation. I don't know if I should just throw that away or see if they'll donate it. I don't know, because I just don't have any room on these walls to hang any more crap right now. Oh, speaking of hanging, so I started doing some of the lighthouses myself. I'm going to get some of the dogs and maybe kitties to go to kind of decorate since the projector is basically done. Such a sad thing. I guess when that bulb burned out, it burned out a sensor and it's just totally messed up. So we are going to head out here, go to the park, and then go to Aldi's quick, get a couple things. I want to kind of do it early because it's already going for 10 o'clock and she wanted to make lunch with something I'm picking up. And I'm hoping we have it because Parmesan sourdough, I'm going to have to ask him if we even have any because I don't remember that being out. But anywho, that's what the morning has kind of turned into. The video is probably uploaded by now. I really got to pay the internet bill this week once paychecks come through because they're going to shut the Xfinity off. And the Verizon one, I'm really on the fence of just returning it because it's still not there speed-wise. And I can't cancel this because of having phones on Xfinity. So yeah, there's that problem. Alright, but good morning, everybody. Didn't get near as cold, so we didn't bother getting out of here because when I looked out the back, there was like no fog over the river. So maybe tomorrow morning. It's a shot I do want to get at some point. And I did reconnect the Mike's 3s to their receiver so I could format them back to 0 on storage. So I don't continuously get the clips. So it's a little bit of a tedious process. You got to relink them to the receiver, delete them, and then you're going to have to relink them back to the camera. So it is what it is. I don't think you can do the other ones. You might be able to delete them with the computer, but everything went in using the case yesterday. So that was kind of cool. Alright, I'm not even going to bother cleaning the rest of this mess up because I got more stuff to do. I might put, well, cat food I'll put back, but the laundry basket's the one I can put back. And yeah, get ourselves on the road here for a little puppy adventure walk, and then I don't know where the even hell to go. Getting tired of Southside. I really don't want to do the river walk without the fog, but maybe we will anyway, just to get them out and go to Aldi's and come back, have lunch, and get under the bed and pull everything out from there and see if I can't find there should be 2 pillows too. Should be 2 Bassett pillows and a Bassett blanket, and I want to use the Bassett blanket on my bed. Alrighty, we've made it over to the duck pond, which is probably pretty drained right now. There's a little bit of water over on this side. Not much. Nah, not much. Not much at all. We'll see it here in a minute. Now you can get a better look at it. Alright, a little bit of potties going on and some sniffs. So, I had to make a quick stop for them. But yeah, this is, the secondary part is pretty bare. Figured this was quick and easy and worked with me stopping at Walmart quick and dropping off the 3X large polos I found this morning to the AP coach. I think it may be the only coach in the store's number I kept, and I'm really not sure why, but yeah, he's big into Under Armour as well, so now they've got a nice new home. They'll get used pretty well, I'm sure. And I got donations, I got the printer, I got that little metal or that wire rack that you hang on the wall, and a bag of some clothes, some other little odds and ends stuff, just getting rid of. So gonna do this, then we gotta, like I said, we gotta do the donations yet on the way in, and gotta do banking on the way back. After this, banking, and then donations, and then Aldi's, and then home for lunch. So if I can get the, oh, okay, they've actually added a little bit of an additional pathway back here. We're gonna venture it quick and just look at that. Oh, look at that reflection. Oh my goodness, I might have to retake that picture. That's a better reflection than I was getting with from where I was standing. I'll remember on the way back. Let's just do this out and see where this leads us now. And get over to this other pond even better. You can see how dried out it is. Sad. We desperately need some rain. Okay, it looks like it comes to a little end here. I don't think it might connect to the other part of the pond. That's even a pretty shot. Boy, having that CPL filter on this thing, I might just, you know what? We might just pocket 3 these photos on the way back. Yeah, it does. It leads you, oh, that's so cool. I did not know it did that. That is new. That was not like this last time we came, where you get a little pathway that leads you right around. That is pretty nifty. Saw a fish in there. You're allowed to fish from the bank, but I've seen people on canoes in here, and I don't think that's allowed. I could be wrong. I'm not seeing a whole. I'm hearing them. I hear the geese or the ducks. Oh, they're up there. Okay. And we're gonna venture here, and then we're gonna turn ourselves back around. Then I'm gonna do some photography with this thing. Give Pocket 3 some photo love with that 1-inch sensor. Oh, there you guys are. You're blending right in. Like, well, we're getting the hell out of town now. Teo, no going in. Alrighty, looks like they've done a little bit of work on the path here too. It's much cleaner. They kind of went around and re-edged it and everything. So looking good. Alright, got quite a few photos I gotta remember to take off this thing. It's really weird because the Photos app does not see photos on the Pocket. Or I don't think it does on the Action either. Certain cameras it's really weird with. But with the CPL filter on there, it's definitely giving you the reflective of the trees. At least on screen it looks really nice. Those raw photos ought to look pretty badass. And I'm gonna stop you here after I film this and get that shot, because that is gorgeous as well. This is the perfect day for these type of shots. The sun is hitting just right, temperature's nice and cool. These are all little pathways for the fishermen to get down into. Now I am shooting photos in 1x1, so it's using the entire 1-inch sensor, even though it's 9.9 megapixels. I mentioned this before, I forget the photography mode on this thing, and that will be a huge thing with the Pocket 4, is if it does like the 40 megapixels imagery that the Action 5 does, because 9.9, not a lot of megapixels for a 1-inch sensor. I don't understand that. So an improved sensor size be a big help. Or not a size, but improved. This ought to be interesting. That is really bright with the sun beaming on it, but we're gonna snap a photo. There's gonna be a couple little spots here that we can get the opposite side. I'm not, no, we're still getting some reflection even though the sun is brighter on that side. Oh, that is cool. So cool. I love these shots. Now, when this turns into autumn and the leaves are reflecting in color, that'll be another shot for me. One thing really nice is the fact that the video and the camera are side by side of each other. I don't know with the Pocket though if you can actually, like, I don't think it gives you the option. You know, I'm going to look. Like on the Action 5, I can set presets for different scenarios, and I'm not sure with this if you can. Let's see how that's looking. A little blown out with where the lighting is there. We're not going to take that photo. Should we take that photo? Nah, we've got plenty of you. Now, this might be the earliest I've ever been to this park. Yeah, see, the sun is facing that way. It's not quite giving you the darkness I would like. So, well, we got some cool shots on the other side, that's for sure. Yeah, I think that one's worth it. Let's see if I can step just a little bit further this way without stepping on a basset hound. So the major difference you get because you're using the full 1-inch sensor, I wish they'd give you that option, honestly, with recording, because that would change the ability to use like portrait or landscape video easier in 4K. Alright, just for fun there, did a panoramic as well, because I was actually doing multiple photos to get across. Now, I believe that's going to be only JPEG, but I will have the 3 separate files as well in RAW, but they won't be stitched. So, yeah. What did we do here? I did lock you down. Okay, people were coming. Yeah, see, now the sun is kind of aiming right in our face here. It's actually still looking pretty decent. So the nice thing I'm going to say with the Action and the Pocket with the filters is it goes just right on the lens, boom, you're done. I'm sorry, but I don't understand why they haven't just released where they can just slide over the rings. Even if it's, you know, I mean, there's a gap in all those rings that they could fit filters and not have to put this ginormous 67 millimeter with a cage and all kinds of attachments to filter these cameras. I just feel like there is a simpler way, and I have yet to see anybody try to design it. Because I feel like the CPL filter right now, in seeing water, is giving you so much more detail than what the phone would be able to do without any type of filter. It's going to have a lot more reflection, like my eyes are right now. I don't see water as much as I do on the camera. Now, with that being said, granted, every year I'm sure Apple makes that ring just a slight bit bigger, slight bit bigger, slight bit bigger, so you're going to need a new set every year. But a lot of these cameras you need to replace filters for. If you go with one of the cage systems with a CPL filter, an ND filter on it, yeah, you might be able to, most of the cages you can't fit onto the next generation anyway, unless you do a universal, which I think Mike just finally decided to do because he's sick and tired of having to buy one every year for another device. So, for me personally, I don't want to go that way, but we'll see how his works. I'm going to probably, when the next time I see him, I'll make sure that I mention it and we test out the universal just to see how it works out. Because I just feel like they're so bulky, you can't put them in your pocket. And that, for me, pocketability is a major thing. Now, I will say I do have the ISO locked 50 to 100 on photo. So I don't have it locked down that far, obviously, for video because I'm going in and out of the shade. So there's two things I'm trying to do in the photos. Because they're 1x1 and I have so much more top and bottom, I'm trying to make sure that I'm not down in here catching the bank. But I'm also trying to make sure I'm not up too high and catching Mr. Sun. Now, these shots were decent enough that the sun's behind some trees, and so was the other shot before it. But for anybody looking for a very compact, all-in-one, do-it-all type camera, I hope this gives you at least an idea of what the Pocket 3 is capable of with photo and video, and the fact that that slim little filter never comes off this camera. It lives on it, unless I want to try to use the ultra wide, which I have currently away in with the drone filters. Quack, quack, waddle, waddle, quack, quack, waddle, waddle. Mateo, leave them alone. It's like, dude, they're bigger than me. Yes, they are. Yes, you guys are. You big ducks. You big white ducks. Alright, so right now we are on 2X. Wow, you could actually see the reflection of the tractor trailer trucks in the water going by on the highway. That is kind of crazy because they are actually traveling on the other side of the highway. And then we'll pull back. I'm also going to do a photo, but I think I'm going to take 2 steps to my left. What you guys doing? Just chilling on the bank? There's so much sun in the screen right now. That'd be a nice other improvement. I know there's little hoods you can get for these screens. That's probably the first time I've had sun that direction on me for a while. But the only thing you don't have with shooting photos is the 2X crop in. What you guys doing? Chilling? You don't have to run away. I'm not getting any closer, I promise. I'm not going to throw rocks at you like little kids. Going from photo to video would actually save my 2X setting. Cool. That's interesting. There, now you can see all the duckies. I mean, the 4K video is going to be good enough I could even screen grab some of these. Alrighty, and that is the duck pond with ducks.